All right, sup witches, Celeste of the Silver Cord here. I am bringing you your full moon, August 3rd, 2020. This is the fruit moon. It is Lunasa. It's time of the first harvest. Whatever seeds you had planted back in February, whatever that might have been for you. You should be reaching a harvest now, and if you're not, it's time to accept that some fruits just will not come in, and don't beat yourself up about it. It's some people come in for a season, that's all they're meant to come in for. So I'm getting a lot of the vibe with this. When the first harvest is done, then it is also time to till up all the dead plants, or burn them if it's wheat or corn. They burn the fields and then retill it, and they get ready for the winter crops, right? Winter crops would be planting apples and stuff like that, or getting ready to tend the apple orchards, things of that nature, getting ready for what will be coming in fall, the next season, the next turn of the wheel, right? So, we've got a lot of energy around this moon. I don't say a lot of this stuff lightly, guys. I said, while I was doing all this, I came up with 1111 activation portal, synchronicities, curiosity, enthusiasm, and manifestation. We are going to be seeing a lot of synchronicities, a lot of things that'll be making us curious, a lot of things that'll make us enthusiastic and ready to go. This is all the energy that also ties in with the Lionsgate portal, right? So we have the sun at 11 degrees of Leo and the moon at 11 degrees of Aquarius. Hence the reason I said there is an 1111 activation going on right now. The sun at 11 degrees of Leo is bringing us strength and courage and words to transform. If you speak your truth and stand in it, you will transform, right? The moon at 11 degrees in Aquarius is bringing us inspiration, hopes, dreams, reflections, preparing for a conquest, courage, and light triumphs over dark. So this is an undercurrent. Up front, we are all putting on a very good face right now, and a lot of people do not realize that behind the scenes, we are all, those of us who work on multiple levels, see how things will work out if we do them the old way. And we are seeing that there's new ways of doing things, and we are inspired to make changes, and we are preparing for a new part of this journey that we have all been on, right? Now we've got, what's important with this too is we've got Venus in the North Node, both together at 26, bringing 8 of Gemini. And this is your purpose, the two sides, right? The ego and the heart and all that, just the dualistic nature right there. Purpose meets heart in the lovers. Attraction, romance, and messages. 8 is breaking out of imprisonment, travel, change, time to release the disappointments of the past and open ourselves to the next phase. So I know this is a big shift for a lot of people. I'm not the only astrologer that's been putting out this message of it is time to, it's time to decide, especially if you've been in a relationship for a while. This really isn't a message for people who are just starting out. If you are just starting into a relationship, give it a chance before you give up on it. But if you have been in a relationship with somebody either since the beginning of this season, back in January, February, or even, a year or more, if you came together with them this last activation season and things have not changed by this activation season, this is when we need to really decide on whether or not these are the people that we want to keep continuing our journey with. Are they blocking us? Are they causing us to be stagnant? Are they keeping us from our soul tribes? And that's why I wanted to do Love's Guiding Light to reunite soul tribes this Lunasa. I'll be doing it on Monday with the full moon because I celebrate all my turn of the wheels on the moons. So it's time to release the disappointment. If it didn't work out the way you had hoped, or whatever, the honeymoon phase did not last, the other one person did not activate, whatever. What I've been saying, my big message with this energy, this Lion's Gate energy, is you are either activating me or you are distracting me, and distractions got to go. Plain and simple. Come on, we got to really stand in our power, guys, and not allow ourselves to become stagnant, because we also have Mars in Aries. The warrior is empowered in its sign, ambitious, fearless, taking the lead, ready to achieve, right? Are you taking advantage of these areas? Are you ready to achieve? That is bringing the 10. The 10 is let go of defeats and be open to the inspiration of the new. That is still bringing in that message, even with the warrior. The warrior is in its sign, and the warrior doesn't even necessarily mean fighting, right? It is about battle strategy. You can find a way to make this shift happen with as little drama as possible. And I know that makes us all feel kind of sneaky and like we're tricking somebody, and that's not the case at all. It is sometimes, if other people are constantly manipulating you and you already know how they're going to respond to what you are about to do, it is just good to have a strategic plan in place, and just keep your plan to yourself. And when the opportunity arises to activate your plan, you activate your plan. I don't see the sense in dwelling in fighting and, putting yourself into an impossible situation and causing a whole bunch of drama. That makes no sense to me. Don't do that if you do not have to. The warrior in its sign will give you inspiration on either how to advance whatever relationship you're in into the next level, or how to end, so that you can be open to new relationships. Okay. Now we have Uranus in Taurus. This is enlightenment and truth-seeking, revelations, the bridging of the world of the flesh with the world of the spirit. I've been saying, guys, it is not just enough to elevate to the 5D. We are supposed to be merging that realm with this realm. You can't constantly be hanging out with your soul tribe in the 5D and never see your full soul tribe in the 3D. We're supposed to be advancing forward now, guys. This is how it's going. And that's also at 10 degrees. Like I said, end of one cycle, beginning of another. Is the tribe around you toxic? Are you ready to evolve past them? Or have you just met into a new soul tribe and you are trying to move forward with that group? This is what this energy is bringing. Revelations of how to bridge what you want in your mind and what you've been creating in the 5D into the 3D with us. That is how you actually create new Earth. You can't just live in one and delude yourself to the fact that the other exists. Then we have Neptune in Pisces at 20 degrees. Intuition, inspiration, secret truths, shadows are showing, illusions are being shattered, and enemies are being revealed. The universe is not lying to you right now. You know what I'm saying? If you're paranoid about something, there's a reason you're paranoid. It's trying to tell you to look deeper at the situation, right, wrong, or otherwise. If you feel like your partner's cheating, it might not be because your partner's cheating. It might just be because there's a disconnect, but you still need to look closer and find out what the disconnect is. This is 2, choose progress. Choose the connections that will bring you progress, partnerships that will bring you balance, right? Then we have our Capricorn triad. 10 minutes, I'm doing good. Our Capricorn triad there, the battle of the gods going on, and these are all really in opposition to each other. This is going to be an intense full moon, guys. This is really going to be where we need to make big shifts and start making things happen, or at least casting those intentions forward and planning on how to work these out, right? Capricorn, intimidation, addiction, battle, greed, lust. What are you doing right now, right? Are you staying someplace where you are intimidated, where they are feeding your addictions to keep you there, where you're battling and you're greed and lust? Is someone just with you for greed and lust? I mean, these are the hard things that are just being super highlighted by all these retrograding planets. We have Saturn here coming in with the number 9, because it's at 27 degrees. This is control over anxiety, depression, and persistence and satisfaction. When you get control and recognize what it is that actually causes you anxiety or depression, you might not be depressed. You might just be surrounded by assholes. I'm telling you, you guys, you've got to start really opening your eyes and recognizing the energies around you. And once you start taking control over the little things like you said, addictions and things like that, you start coming out of that frequency and you continue to be persistent, you will find that you are more satisfied with yourself and you will have less anxiety and depression. Pluto, 5, you know what I'm saying? 5 is the Tower card number. It is conflict. It is all the conflicts bubbling up to the head so that you can see them and so that you can resolve them, so that it's not this internal battle causing you anxiety anymore. This is about rebirth. You know what I'm saying? Overcoming strife, it says rebirth, conflict, strife, regret, and insecurity. A lot of the reason we are scared to be reborn is because when you are born with nothing. But when you have nothing, you have nothing left to lose. It is endless possibilities in front of you. And I know that sounds absolutely terrifying. But if you can just keep yourself out of the fierce frequency and be grateful of all that you have overcome and what you have battled and won over and who you have escaped, you will be surprised at the opportunities that start coming in. But first, the universe has got to shake you back down to the minimum. And being reborn is just like being born. You come in, naked, wet, and screaming. And hopefully we go out the same way. But in between, this is it, guys. It just shakes you down to the core. All right. Then we have Jupiter bringing in the 10 because it's at 19 degrees. And this is expansion, change, and destruction. This is in order to shake you up and get you on a new path, it is going to have to destroy where you're at now. Now, the destruction can be a shock to you. You can let the universe do it to you for you. And you can just cry and be dragged along, or you can take the warrior Aries energy, you can come up with the battle strategy, and you can take control over the situations and make the changes yourself. I'm telling you now, it's going to take just as much energy and effort to do it either way. It'll be a lot less dramatic on you and everyone around you if you take the initiative and you plan out your own battle strategy. It is time to clear out the old to make room for the new. A lot of you have been stuck in a toxic, obsessive, codependent, fantasy connection for a very long time. For a very long time. And you guys are watching these tarot readers that are talking about, oh, they're just pretending to be happy. Sometimes they're actually just happy and you're just stuck in a delusion. You're not letting anyone new into your life because you are holding on to this desperate thing, and you're like, I moved on, and you go out on a date with somebody, but then as soon as that doesn't work out, you're like, nothing else will work out because I'm really meant for... No, honey. No. Stop. Pump the brakes. Realize how self-sabotaging that energy and that frequency is, and let that shit go so that good shit can come in. And how do we create an energetic pathway for good shit to come in? For me, we do it with a moon ritual. So here we go. This is called Love's Guiding Light. This is one of my original ones. Yes, this is a very old book. Yes, I have the handwriting of a toddler. But somebody also told me that my handwriting says that I'm very, I forget what she said, intuitive and wise and whatnot. And I guess bad handwriting is supposed to be a good thing. What am I at? 14 minutes and 30 seconds. Shout out 143 Love Tribe, guys. This one's really for y'all. This is about reuniting you with your tribe, not with a single individual person that you are becoming a codependent leech on. This is about finding your soul tribe, those that light you up, those that empower you and make you strong enough to love yourself so much that it no longer matters who else loves you. And then you become a beacon of love. And then the next thing you know, the person that is meant for you will show up for you, and they will be on your frequency, and you will not have to lower your frequency, and you will not have to feel less than with them. You will be comfortable with them. All right? Isn't that what we all want? All right, so here we go. Love's guiding light. So this is the chant that goes with it, but first I'll go over the instructions. I was going to do the whole thing where I showed you the whole ritual, but I could not find any pink roses in my town. I will have them by Monday for the Coven, the Silver Cords spell spiral. And I will be making a few tweaks to it for the silver cord. But for you guys at home, here's the basic rundown of the original spell. You will need an apple. Apples are for love, peace, understanding, and wisdom. You will need a fresh basil leaf. You can find them in most grocery stores in the produce section. The basil brings blessing, calming dreams, exorcism of negative energy, grounding, intuition, love, prosperity, increasing psychic abilities, understanding, and wisdom. This is so that you can understand your synchronicities and things like that, so that you know you were on the right path. You will need a pink rose that represents love, peace, and communication. You will need one pink quartz, small enough to fit inside of an apple, right? Because you're going to cut the top of this apple off. You're going to core it. You're going to put the stone in there. Well, first you're going to wrap the stone in the rose petal and the basil and put it inside of the apple, right? So the pink quartz also brings new love, new relationships, trust, and an opening of your heart chakra. A lot of us got really, really hurt. A lot of us have very big walls in front of our heart, and this is to try and help you open up your heart chakra. If you've not had a heart chakra opening, I suggest you look that up before you do this spell. Okay? You will also need a pink or red or white candle. Red. If you do not have pink, go for red or white or both. The candle on the top, pink, love, friendship, affection, support, and caring. This is to attract those love and friendship connections that actually support you. Okay? And that opens up the frequency for the rest of the chant. The chant is for love. Oh, and also this is the Fae symbol for love. It's a heart. This one's a better picture of it. It's the heart in it, and it has a little match up there, right? And the chant for it is, Great Mother, bringer of life, we ask of you, love's guiding light. Ignite within us a beam so bright, our loves can find us through the darkest night. By Athena's hand and Cupid's bow, bring us together, defeat all foes. May harm come to none, thy will be done. Now, of course, you can always do this in the threefold chant. You can always, if you already have a soul tribe, you can use this to try and create the energetic pathways to unite you guys in some kind of get together. You know, this is for that. This is not to cast against one person's free will. Okay? I cannot stress that enough. If you need more information on this spell, link below, click the link below to the Facebook group, the Coven, the Silver Cord. I will share this picture and this picture in the cord so that you can read it and have a copy of it if you would like. And I will also share my altar and our casting and everything the day of. All right, guys, if you like this, please like, share, subscribe, spank the bell. I will holler at you. I will talk to you again soon, and I will be bringing you more astrology soon. We do have another retrograde coming up, so just keep your eye out for the hand videos for that. Blessed be all those who walk these paths with me. I love y'all. Talk to you later.